Welcome back to another episode of the Presidential Podcast. We've made it to episode 7. Boys?
Oh, yes. We've made it to episode 7, Trumpy.
Don't call me that, Joe.
Oh, hush. Anyways, it looks like we have Arnold and Morgan back with us again.
Yeah, I'm back. Hopefully we can have a good, clean podcast today.
I agree, Arnold. Last time Joe was threatening to strip naked to fight us.
Yeah, I'm not trying to have Joe go off on a tangent with his gayness again. Lord knows we've had enough of that.
Come on, man. I didn't even say anything gay.
You haven't yet, but I know you, Joe. Sooner or later, you'll start being sus.
Joe, are you calm today?
What do you mean by that?
What I mean by that is that the last time we did a podcast, you threatened me and my dog.
I don't remember that.
Jesus, Joe, your dementia's kicking in again.
If Joe is having an episode of dementia, I hope that he forgets about his homo rants that he's made in the past podcast episodes.
I agree. That made me uncomfortable. To think that Joe takes his clothes off to fight gave me nightmares.
All right. Let's not talk about any of that. Let's move on, please. Arnold, how was your week?
My week was actually terrible. About 4 or so days ago, there has been a strange van following me. I got a glimpse of the driver. He was a shirtless dude with a ski mask on.
What the hell? Why would there be a van following you with a shirtless man with a ski mask on driving?
I have no idea, Morgan. All I know is that I was being followed by a suspicious van. I tried to get the license plate, but the van sped off.
That definitely sounds suspicious. Did you make a police report?
I did. I called the police and they eventually came to my house to make a report. What's even more strange is that later that evening I saw the same unmarked black van drive by my house. My security team and I got in my Escalade and we drove around the city at random. The van followed us. I called some more members of my security entourage to meet up with us. 4 more cars of my security team met up with us. They tried to intercept and block off the van. Then another van joined in. This one was a white van.
Jesus, Arnold, what the hell did you do? You must have pissed someone off badly to have 2 vans chasing you around town.
I didn't do anything, Donald. I don't even know these guys. I don't borrow money. I'm not part of a gang or cartel, so I don't know.
It is rather strange that 2 vans would chase you around town and stalk your house.
I'm telling you guys, I didn't do anything to upset anyone. I have no idea why those vans were chasing me around.
Well, what did the police say?
The cops said they will send officers to periodically patrol by my house. I haven't seen them after I made a report. The black van kept showing up.
You said there was a white van that joined in to chase you. Did you get a good look at that van?
Wow, Arnold, that's insane. Are your security armed?
Yes, all of my bodyguards are armed. Some of them even carry short-barrel rifles.
I plan to start a weapon manufacturing business, a custom weapons manufacturing company that builds specially modified weapons.
Since when did you decide you wanted to get into weapons manufacturing and dealing, Joe?
Well, a couple episodes ago, Donald and I were discussing possible business ideas, and that was one of my ideas.
Wait a minute. Joe, you're telling me you want to get into weapons dealing? What about your dog sperm bank?
I'll still have the dog sperm bank. I have space in my house to work on weapons. I'll do custom weapons on the side.
How in the hell can you build custom weapons when half the time you can't even remember what you had for dinner last night, Joe?
Hush. Anyways, Arnold, I can sell you and your security detail some good quality Joe-made weapons. Just give me a list of what you want.
I don't think you have what it takes to get into the weapons field, Joe. No offense.
Yeah, I second that. You're better off doing the dog thing.
Honestly, I think Joe should stop doing the dog thing too. That's just nasty.
Screw all you guys. I love working with dogs, and I'm definitely going to start building custom weapons.
Biden, when you say custom weapons, do you mean sawed-off rocket launchers and sawed-off grenades?
Well, I'll be doing more than just those Trumpy.
What have I told you about calling me Trumpy? You're not my wife. Don't call me any pet names.
Or what Trumpy? What are you going to do if I don't stop?
I'll knock you out is what I'll do. Keep going. Keep poking the bear. See what happens.
I would love to poke you. And I'm not talking about poking with my fingers either, if you catch my drift.
Biden, quit being gay.
Who's being gay?
You are Joe. I know you made a gay innuendo towards me. You always say some off-the-wall gay stuff, Joe.
You ain't lying.
Anyways, back to what happened to Arnold. So what else happened with the vans?
Eventually, we ended up losing the vans, although a weird-looking small 4-door car joined in the chase shortly before the vans broke off.
A small car? What did the car look like?
It was a gray Chevy, like a Chevy Spark or something small like that. I know it was a Chevy.
Arnold, you have to have done something to upset someone. Why would two vans in a car stalk and chase you for no reason?
I'm telling you, I didn't do anything to anyone, bro.
Okay. So what happened after they broke away from chasing you?
The vans turned off, but the car stayed for about a minute. I couldn't get a clear view of the driver of the car, but he was a white male with a mushroom-style haircut.
Mushroom? Interesting.
Why do you say that Trump?
Because it's interesting to see someone out in public looking like a mushroom tip.
Yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't get a better view of him. He turned off about a minute after the vans did. That was definitely weird, to say the least.
I just don't get why you'd have people chasing you and following you out of nowhere.
I don't understand either. Like I said, I didn't do anything to anyone to make someone chase me or make someone send people after me.
All right. Well, Joe, how was your week? Please don't tell me any BS, because I'm not with it today, bro.
No BS here, Donald. Anyways, I got a call from my friend Xavier. He told me he got pulled over by the cops for speeding.
Who the hell is Xavier?
My good friend Xavier Barnes. You never met him. I met him a few months ago. We became close friends in such short time.
Okay. Interesting.
Anyways, Xavier called me and told me what happened. He also asked me if I had a gun he could borrow.
Wait a minute. A gun? You don't own any guns, Joe. Why would anyone ask you, of all people, to borrow a gun?
There's a lot of things you don't know about me, Trumpy.
Stop calling me that, Joe.
Joe, you're as anti-gun as the rest of us are anti-you acting gay towards us. Make it make sense.
Well, as I said, I'm starting a weapons manufacturing business.
That doesn't mean you like or own guns, Joe. I know a lot of people who work jobs they hate.
Well, that's true, but I actually do own a few guns, Donald. Anyways, my homie Xavier came to my house, and I let him borrow a Glock 17, a sawed-off rocket launcher, and one of those old-timey bombs.
Wait, you let him borrow what?
What do you mean by an old-timey bomb?
You remember when we were kids watching cartoons like Looney Tunes, where they sometimes blew each other up with a round bomb with a fuse?
Those are cartoons, Joe. There's no such thing as a real bomb of that nature.
Now there is. I make them.
Let me get this straight. You gave this Xavier guy a pistol, a sawed-off rocket launcher, and a cartoon bomb? Wait a minute. You make bombs now, Joe?
I told you I make and manufacture all sorts of weapons, Donald. I'm more than just a dog jerker.
My God, Joe. What in the hell? If you're serious about all this, I can't even wrap my brain around all this. I don't believe you, Joe. Like, seriously. I think you're making all this up.
Nope, I'm not making anything up. I have one of my bombs right here. Look.
Holy mother of God, Joe. What in the hell is that? You can't be serious.
I'm as serious as me wanting the dreams I've had about you to come true, Donald.
What the hell does that mean?
It means that if I light this little sucker, half this room would be gone.
Hold on. Are you being serious, Joe? That small thing looks like a toy.
Yeah, that's true. Looks like you made a cartoon bomb out of papier-mâché and painted it black. That's not real, Joe.
Oh, yay? Then explain to me the reports of random small explosions that the news keeps reporting on that happens randomly around town.
Jesus, Joe. If you get caught throwing bombs around town, you'll not only get arrested for various crimes and felonies, you'll be convicted of domestic terrorism. You idiot.
I'm not throwing bombs around town. I'm selling them.
Joe, you do realize that you're admitting to.
Shut up, Arnold. Don't say anything. Go ahead, Joe. Keep telling us how you're manufacturing and selling bombs to people.
Something isn't right about you, Trump. I'm changing the subject. Also, everything I said was for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, right, Joe. I beg to differ.
Joe, you can't just put in a disclaimer after saying something that's highly suspicious and questionable like what you just said. Now you'll be put on a list, Joe. The feds will be watching you.
I am the feds.
Wrong. Fake news. You're no longer the president. I am. You'll be fine, Joe. So what other amazing weapons do you have, Joe?
Glad you asked, Donald. I have pistols, shotguns, Arkansas-style rifles, homemade mini bombs, improvised fireworks, kamikaze drones, and cum bomb.
What the hell is a cum bomb, Joe? And what is an Arkansas-style rifle?
Glad you asked. Well, I have leftover dog cum that I pour into balloons. I sell them to people, and I meant AR-style rifle.
Joseph Robinette Biden, you are beyond sick. You are the epitome of disgusting. You sell dog cum balloons to people. You're sick.
Wow, Joe, just wow.
Hush. Anyways, I've sold quite a few of my cum balloons to people. The biggest customer for those has been Xavier. He also likes to buy my combination dog cum and dog piss balloons.
Joe, you are a vile man. There's no way you're serious right now.
Look at me in my eyes, Donald Trump. I'm as serious gets. I told you I'm starting multiple businesses, one of them being weapons manufacturing.
Okay, Joe, I believe you. Why would you sell dog cum and dog piss balloons to people? What goes on in your head, Joe?
That's what I want to know.
Same here, Arnold.
Donald, I make two different kinds of balloon bombs. One is with just dog cum. The other is a mixture of dog cum and dog urine together. Urine bombs alone aren't as effective by themselves.
Mother of God.
Hush. Now, I do plan on selling urine balloons, but I need to get a cat first. Cat pee is more potent than human and dog pee. I could do deer pee, but it's not easy to obtain a deer.
What is wrong with you, Joe? Seriously.
At this point, I'm just sitting here listening to Joe, trying to figure out where he gets these ideas from.
Ideas all thought up by me and me only. Let me finish telling you how my week went. After Xavier came to my house and purchased some weapons, I got pulled over.
What did you get pulled over for? Falling asleep behind the wheel?
No, I didn't get pulled over for that. Hush. I got pulled over by the FBI.
Why on earth would the FBI conduct a traffic stop? The feds don't make traffic stops?
There was a city cop with him. The city cop pulled me over. Once I stepped out the car, a Fed pulled up. Once I got to the station, they told me I was being investigated for making statements about breaking Diddy out of jail.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
You did say in detail how you planned to steal a bulldozer and outfit it with armor plating and use it to break Diddy out of jail, so I'm not surprised.
I told the feds that everything I said was for entertainment purposes, that I wasn't serious. George Bush was in the other interrogation room across from me, too.
I told you you can't just put a disclaimer on what you say and think things will be all right. Now you got arrested for what you said on this podcast. Joe, you're an idiot.
Arnold, hush. It worked, though. I told the feds that what I said was for entertainment purposes, and they let me go. They had nothing on me.
Biden, you blithering idiot, the feds let you go because they are watching you and your every move, including what you say, you moron.
Joe, I'm sorry, but you're an idiot. You come on this podcast talking about how you'd steal a piece of expensive construction equipment, put armor plating on it, and use it to break Diddy out of jail? Now you're talking about manufacturing and selling weapons and dog cum balloons and kamikaze drones? You really don't think the feds would be watching you after everything you said on this podcast?
You bums listen to me. I'm the 46th President of the United States. I have my own Secret Service. I have the Diddy militia. And I'm also planning on starting a cartel. I can't be touched.
I don't know what goes on in your mind, Joe, but you're not Pablo Escobar or El Chapo. Even those guys eventually got touched. Just because you're an ex-president doesn't mean you're entitled.
No, I'm not Pablo Escobar or El Chapo. I'm Creeplos Escobar, a.k.a. El Creepo. I'm the one who does the touching. I'll touch you at night, Donald. I'll creep into your house while you sleep.
Biden, don't start with your gayness. I'm being serious.
And you don't think I'm being serious? I'm trying to build an empire like the show Empire. Anything that makes money and pleases me, I'll be doing.
So breaking into people's homes and touching them while they sleep makes you money, Joe?
Number, I'll have masked naked men robbing them blind while I fondle and diddle them. I told you I'm starting a cartel. I'm calling it the 46th Presidential Fondle Squadron.
At what point should I call the feds, Joe? Because the things that you say are beyond horrible. You're starting a cartel that breaks into people's homes and burglarizes them while you touch them?
Yes, but I only fondle the men. The 46th Presidential Fondle Squadron is only made up of men, too. We case out homes to make sure that only men live there. Otherwise, we won't burgle the house.
So you won't break into a woman's home. What about if there's a married couple?
Well, that depends on the situation, Arnold. If the married couple has kids, I'll pull up in an ice cream truck or a school bus to lure them out to the vehicle. Then I'll just take the kids. If the couple is a married gay male couple, I'll go super hard on them. I'll just take them and leave all their possessions.
So let me get this straight. You won't break into a house if it's occupied by a woman or multiple women. You will steal children and you'll kidnap gay men. Why, Joe?
I can have a three-way with a gay male couple, and the kids can do chores around the house. I'll be too busy running the 46 PF to have time to clean my house.
That's why you hire butlers and maids, you fool.
Why would I spend my hard-earned money on butlers and maids when I can just have stolen children and do things around the house for free?
I can't believe I'm hearing this. What do you think this podcast is? Somewhere you can just openly talk about your plans to create a criminal enterprise?
You said we can talk about anything on this podcast. So I'm talking about anything and everything. I feel this is the only place where I can freely express myself and share my plans.
I can't believe that you keep failing to realize that this podcast will be uploaded to YouTube and Facebook. You'll get caught, Joe.
Nah, I won't get caught. Like I said, I can't be touched. I do the touching.
Yeah, you touch minors and back straight men into corners trying to molest them?
Hush, Trump, before I touch you.
What do you mean by that?
You know exactly what I mean by that, Trumpy.
Don't call me that, Joe. Also, no, I don't know what you mean by that. That could be taken two ways, the gay way or the violent way.
I mean it in a gay way, Donald. You should know that. I'd love to touch your dump truck.
Stop it, Joe. I'm not one of your victims, nor will I become one.
Oh, yes, you are. You just don't know it yet.
Joe, when will you not talk about weird stuff?
That's a good question, Arnold.
Honestly, I don't think Joe will ever change. Every time we do a podcast, he keeps getting gayer and gayer, weirder and weirder. I'm dreading the coming of episode 8.
Hush. Anyways, I'm trying to get my buddy Xavier to join the 46th Presidential Fondle Squadron. I think he'd join.
Hold up. Let me backtrack for a second. Did you say that your so-called cartel, the 46th presidential, whatever you're calling it, will be made up of naked men, Joe?
Why, of course. Yes, it will, Donald. Are you interested in joining?
God, no. Why in the hell would I join a band of gay guys that frolic around naked while burglarizing people's homes?
Don't forget they'll be wearing ski masks. That's about the only thing besides socks and shoes that they'll be wearing.
Joe, I absolutely have no words. I've heard it all. Honestly, I doubt I'll return for episode 8.
I don't blame you. I don't want to keep dealing with Joe and his awkward behavior and awkward stories either.
Oh, hush. You guys act like y'all are better than me. Well, I'll tell you what, you're not.
What? Nobody said anything about being better than you. We just don't want to keep hearing you threaten us all the time or talk about Diddy or anything gay.
Who's being gay? Nobody said anything gay. I'm starting to think you guys are gay because you always say gay this, gay that.
Nah, you're the one that's gay, Joe. You keep talking about Diddy. You said you want a group of naked men to rob homes with you and some more.
Exactly, Morgan. Joe, you keep digging yourself a deeper hole. Sooner or later, you'll end up stuck between a rock and a hard place.
I'd like to get stuck between something, if you know what I mean.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You keep saying stupid crap like that, and you wonder why people don't want to deal with you.
Oh, hush. You know what, Donald? Why don't we go outside and go behind the dumpster and settle this? You keep calling me out, and I'm sick of it.
Oh, then don't be a moronic idiot, Joe. Every time we come on this podcast, you say something weird or gay. Why can't you just be normal? Why can't we have a regular podcast?
Listen, you fat bus. We agreed on the fact that anything goes on this podcast, as long as we don't bash religions. No racism, no sexism, no discrimination.
Yes, but you're over here talking about stealing children and committing various RICO Act crimes. Seriously, Joe, starting a cartel of naked, masked men who break into homes and fondle and rob people?
Nowhere did we agree on not talking about that, Donald.
You know what? Fine. Talk about whatever you want. But don't cry to me from jail when the cops arrest you for conspiring to commit RICO crimes. And definitely don't ask me to help bail you out of jail either.
As I said, Donald, I can't be touched.
That's what Diddy, Al Capone, and all others said till they got touched. You're a demented old man who has an obsession with naked men, and Diddy who thinks he's a gangster. Please, Joe, stop it. You're not gangster.
Oh? Then come outside to the dumpster. Catch this naked fade then.
See? That's what I'm talking about. No real gangster strips naked to fight people. Only mentally challenged people do that, which makes sense because you're mentally challenged.
All right, guys, knock it off. You two are the hosts of this podcast, and I'm a guest on your show. Why should I step in and mediate?
Morgan has a point. You two keep bickering back and forth like school children.
Children? Where? I don't see any children. Where are the kids?
You guys are right, but I'm not the one who always says off-the-wall, suspicious, criminalistic stuff like Joe does. I'm sick of it already.
We all are. But you did agree on what topics are forbidden to speak on.
True, I did. I should have added no stupidity, no gay gestures towards anyone, and no speaking of planning criminal activities.
You can add those to the list.
Nope. We already agreed on the rules. No adding or amending the rules.
Biden, you only say that because you want to continue talking about nonsensical BS and criminal activities.
I can talk about whatever I want within accordance with the rules. That's my First Amendment right.
True, you got me. Well, with that being said, I think we should end the podcast.
Yeah, I'm tired. Plus, I have a lot of work to do.
Like what, Joe? You going back to your dog sperm bank to jerk some more dogs off?
No, not today. I've got an order of weapons that need to be filled. I have to put together a flame-throwing grenade launcher, 2 sawed-off rocket launchers, a dozen dog pee balloons, and a kamikaze drone.
Who's ordering and buying all these weird things? Dog-cum balloons? Really?
I'm not at liberty to disclose that information. Client, supplier, confidentiality.
All right. Well, anyways, this has been episode 7 of the Presidential Podcast. With that being said, have a good day, everyone. President